NFL history could be written this week when the Dallas Cowboys take on the Green Bay Packers. The Cowboys have not been back to Green Bay in the postseason since 1967 in the Ice Bowl, a devastating last-second loss for the Cowboys that ended their championship hopes. The forecast is for cold weather in Green Bay on Sunday, which could certainly impact the game for both teams, but as of now, it doesn't look like the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field will represent an ice rink like it did on that day in 1967. The Cowboys head to the land of the cheeseheads as an underdog of close to a touchdown. Last season, Jason Garrett's job security hung in the balance. After 3 straight 8-8 campaigns, the Dallas Cowboys returned to the postseason for the first time since 2009. The win over the Lions was just Dallas' second playoff win since 1996 when the team was coached by Barry Switzer. Controversy overshadowed the win, however, as a third down pass interference flag was picked up by the officiating crew and it led to a major shift in momentum. According to some sites, the Lions' winning percentage fell from 79% to around 15% with the call, and the next play was a 10-yard punt. The Cowboys did outscore the Lions 17-3 in the second half and held the Detroit offense to 130 second-half yards, so the adjustments they made at halftime also played a big part in the win. The Green Bay Packers entered their Week 9 bye on the heels of a disappointing 44-23 loss at New Orleans to fall to 5-3. After the bye week, the Packers went 7-1 and averaged 33 points per game in the process. The Packers led the league with 486 points scored, and it was clear how much a healthy Aaron Rodgers means to this team. Rodgers started all 16 games after missing several to a broken collarbone last year, and has had a sensational season. Rodgers completed 65.6% of his passes for 4,381 yards with 38 touchdowns and just 5 interceptions. Jason Garrett was victorious in his first career playoff game as a head coach after leading the Cowboys to a 12-4 season. Garrett was 29-27 straight up prior to this season. Mike McCarthy, viewed by NFL handicappers as one of the best coaches in the league, is just 6-5 in his 11 NFL playoff games, though he does have a Super Bowl ring from 2010. Take away that Super Bowl winning 4-0 season, and McCarthy is just 2-5 in his other 6 postseason appearances. The Cowboys plus the points seems to have a pretty decent value here. The Cowboys are multi-dimensional on offense, unlike the Detroit Lions, and the Packers played a relatively light schedule for the most part. The weather will be a factor, especially for the guys from Dallas, so that's a bit of a concern. But everything about this game points to a shootout. Both teams excel on third down on offense and are led by 2 of the game's best quarterbacks. The Packers have played some very high-scoring playoff games during McCarthy's tenure, so the over may be a good look early in the week before it climbs into the mid-50s and starts to lose value. The Bang the Book Betting Center has more stats and trends available for this game and every other for bettors of all skill levels and bankrolls. For our pick on this game, head over to the Bang the Book Betting Center, your best resource for information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.